Have you ever hit that point in your life where you just feel like you're grinding but only in one direction, but then you realize there might be another lane that is open for you too? That's exactly where I'm at right now. I have been really deep into coding, grinding every single day, pushing to become a web developer. But lately, something has been pulling at me also, and that is IT, specifically learning IT support and help desk. I want to talk to you about why I am going to be starting this path, how I'm going to end up balancing this with coding, especially if you already know my busy schedule, and what this means for the future of my journey. By the end of this video, I will share with you the exact plan that I have created to start this IT journey. No certifications, no official IT job to actually land a real IT support or help desk position. But if you stick with me, you're not going to only see where I'm heading, but you are literally going to be coming along with me for the journey. This series is literally about to grow into something huge and way bigger than you guys may think. I'm gonna be building a whole career blueprint right before your eyes. So why am I picking to go the IT route? Now, number one, I have actually been coding for 4 months and I have learned HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, all the front end that you need for freelance web development or just web development in general. But something has been tugging at my heart. And the reason why I feel like IT has been that thing that's been tugging at me is because with web development, it's not necessarily hard, like I want to say, to get into as a career, but I feel like with IT it's a little bit more stable for the time being, especially because I do already work a job and a part of me just wants to get into the tech field anyway, no matter what field it is. Like, it feels like a more immediate tech position and actually it's something that I would enjoy. It's something that I'm actually passionate about. I ended up really learning that throughout this experience I'm really passionate about anything tech. I'm just really passionate about anything that has to do with computers, and I never knew that until I really dove into coding. And then I started looking into IT and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is really the lane for me. This is always what I've wanted to do. I just didn't know it yet. I literally have a passion for problem solving, for troubleshooting, for helping others. But understandably, it overlaps with coding, right? Because both of them actually help with problem solving and both actually build tech skills. Like, that was like a tongue twister, y'all. I'm pretty sure I cut it out, but I was going through it. In long term, it just makes you so much more well-rounded when you have coding and then you have IT experience. You know, not only can you code, but you can fix this laptop, or not only can you do this. It's just a great experience to have as someone who's trying to be related or in the industry of tech. So what I already know about, I guess, IT work, and honestly, I don't know too much except for what I've honestly just been told or been taught through little courses that I've been doing in different places. Specifically, I've been doing some on Google IT support, which is going to be great. Can't wait to eventually get that certification, but it's definitely going to take a while because I don't have too much time in my day to, you know, go towards it. So far, during my coding, of course, I learned problem solving skills, which is definitely something you're gonna need when it comes to IT. Is you need to really think logically, think like a problem solver, and, you know, fix the issues that are going to be presented before you, right? So that problem solving skill from coding can definitely translate to IT, though IT is a little bit more hands-on, right? Coding, of course, is coding, but IT support especially too, you can get into fields where you're literally like building the computers, which kind of, that's not really the route I want to go. But if that were to be the case, then I gladly will end up taking that position and learning how to do that either way. And two, which I'm sure some of y'all actually don't know about me, and it was something that I found out, like I was just thinking about one day and I was like, oh my gosh, when I was in high school, I took an internship class. So it wasn't like a class, but it was like a literal internship. And what I did was IT work. Y'all, I like had no idea and completely forgot about this. And it was a whole IT, I don't know if it was support though. I don't know, because I don't think it was help desk. So it must have been IT support work. And what we would do was we would connect badges and we would make the badges basically be active. But there was a point in that IT class where I had to type in this badge on this program on this laptop to run the badge through, and then we would end up testing the badge to see if it worked, and it would. And then there was other times where we would troubleshoot laptops because the laptops would be doing something like, I guess it just wasn't working or connecting to the school system. So we had to troubleshoot the laptop, and it was basically like simple stuff to do, but I didn't notice that that was IT work. So I actually do have a little bit of hands-on experience, not as much as I would have hoped, but definitely a good amount of experience that I did for a couple of months. So basically for me, even though I know some of those things, I didn't really understand what I was doing after, like, I think I had to ask ChatGPT and I was typing what I did and they were like, oh, you were troubleshooting the laptops. Oh, I still don't even understand what I was doing with the badges, honestly. It's a very difficult like concept for me to grasp that I really just need to read teach myself. And so a couple of things I want to get into, which I'm going to be using the Google IT support. And by the way, you don't have to pay for it. You can look at all the courses for free, like enroll for free, and then just click continue to the coursework, and you can literally watch all the videos, get all the content, all for free. Just go through all the courses. It checks it off still. The only thing is you're not going to get a certification at the end unless you pay. Things I want to end up learning, which I'm going to read off this list here, is networking basics like IP, DNS, routers. And I know some things about that. Like if you give me an A, B, and C, D question, I might be able to get the right answer, but I need to actually know it. Next is operating systems, troubleshooting hardware and software, security basics, customer service plus ticketing systems. Basically the core skills a help desk tech needs on day one, because I personally don't care if I end up getting into help desk or IT support. I probably would prefer help desk just because it is a little bit more beginner friendly, but either way, it's gonna be a pretty good job to end up getting into, and I just really want it. I really want it. I'm so passionate about it. I love tech. So there are also some free courses as well where you could learn a little bit of IT. Like Try Hack Me has some IT stuff in there that I do plan on going down, especially too. Try and Hack Me is also like based for cybersecurity, which isn't a bad route for me to go down the line with my CS degree when I do get it. So it's like I just have so much plans and so much things that I plan on learning, and I'm just so happy that I'm able to do it. I missed having a job because a part of me felt like I couldn't, and the fact that I'm learning and learning and learning, like I got this, bro. I got this. I have a Discord group. I probably will join another IT Discord group just to be able to at least just feel the realm of what IT is really like, and honestly just understanding a little bit more, asking questions, right? And eventually as well, I do plan to go for my CompTIA A+ down the line, because you know, part of me, because I do have a little bit of internship experience, I might not need the CompTIA A+, but I'm still gonna go for it because I feel like I could feel myself leaning a lot towards cybersecurity. This is probably what you guys may have been waiting for, but balancing IT with coding my life and my job is going to be a task, especially when I work 12-hour shifts, I sleep 8 hours, and then I only have like about 21 hours in total, so I have about like 3 hours left. I do one on live, then I got 2 hours to relax and get ready for work, you know what I mean? So it's definitely going to be a tough task to try and introduce IT into my coding learning, and this is exactly how I'm going to end up doing that. So remember that coding is still going to be my foundation. Coding is what honestly brought this channel up, and especially if I'm going to be going down the CS path, I'm going to need to learn Java, Python. I'm going to need to do a bunch of things that involve programming, right? So coding will always be a thing, and I believe the way I'm going to do things is leave my lives about web development. I'm still gonna have videos about web development as well, making websites and stuff like that, but I'm gonna leave my lives and my videos about web development. Eventually, I'm going to introduce IT, maybe because with my IT and because I have less time, I'm only going to be able to focus on IT on my days off. But as viewers, you guys can see both the journeys as parallel. So you're going to literally still see my web dev you're still going to see my web dev journey, but you're also going to see this IT journey. And eventually when this IT journey is gone, that's going to switch to the CS journey. So, you know, it's still going to be like two different journeys happening at the same time, but you know, both you guys can kind of fit in anywhere, right? There's some people on my web development journey that actually have a CS degree or are pursuing a CS degree, or are even just engineers. Like they're not even really about specifically web dev, but you know, there's software engineers or the computer engineers. Like it's the most coolest thing ever. Game developers. So it's like we have a bunch of people everywhere that I think you guys would honestly love a little bit of an introduction to IT. And on top of that, it makes me more flexible in web dev careers and freelance positions, but then IT positions as well. The reason why I want to end up getting an IT job is because at my current job, I think I already told y'all about this, how there may be a fear of some things changing and possibly resulting in people quitting or getting fired. So for me, I just want to make sure I have a backup plan on like where am I going to go after, and I think IT might just be the route. So my actual plan to get an IT job is for one, to learn about IT, which you already know, the IT basics. It could be through random videos, Try Hack Me, this IT support Google certification, right? But then number two is to make sure I end up building a resume that highlights my skills as a problem solver, especially translating my programming skills to show how I am a problem solver, though this is coding. You know what I mean? Like this is coding, IT has nothing to do with coding, but you know, through this coding, I've gained some logical problem solving skills. And then on top of that, I need to put my internship on there. And then if I eventually get into making a home lab before I ever apply for the job, it's like I could put those projects on there. But I'm very confident I could pull a help desk IT position. So but I do got to make sure I get that CompTIA A+, which would be a journey in itself. But I do want to use projects as experiences, like home labs, like I already stated earlier, fixing issues and then documenting the issues that I'm fixing. I think truly that can end up really preparing me for the actual job that I'm just really passionate to be trying to get into. I'm going to be applying to IT help desk jobs and IT support jobs. And also, I wouldn't really mind to get a little of a part-time internship if I can't find anything that's willing to pay. And then also I plan to network on either Discord, Instagram, maybe LinkedIn to talk to a bunch of IT pros to see exactly if the route I'm taking is going to be good, if there's different things I should add in my journey, take out, things that are going to waste time. Definitely that's going to be the way I get into IT, and I know I'm going to make it there. I definitely got it in me. So the biggest transition for this YouTube channel, it's not just about coding now, it's finally transitioning into tech. So this channel is going to be, finally getting into a tech channel. The viewers are going to get to see the wins, you're going to see the struggles, you're going to see the sadness, the happiness, every single thing that I end up encountering, especially on this IT journey, is going to be crazy. So yeah, long term is going to be coding projects, IT projects, certifications, degrees, right? That's just the long term goals. But in between that, y'all are going to literally see the journey from day zero of IT, at least, all the way up until I get the cert, all the way up until the job. And same thing with web development. Y'all have already seen the journey since before I started coding to coding now. This isn't just learning for me. This is straight up a blueprint for anybody who's watching. So they can literally see my journey and probably, be like, you know what, she made a mistake here. I'm not gonna make that same mistake. Or, oh, she had a win here. I'm gonna make sure I do that win. You know what I mean? So I'm very excited to be introducing IT finally into this channel. I mentioned it earlier on in the YouTube video, but now it's finally coming to light and I'm literally going to pursue it with all I got. So I'm officially going to be committing to the Google IT support certification while continuing JavaScript certification on web dev on my live streams. And that is my next big step. And when I'm done with that, I will have both the coding knowledge of front end and the foundation of IT already built. Hopefully that knowledge of IT that I will have and the problem solving skills that I will have will help me land an entry-level position in IT. So that means a real job in tech could literally be just a couple months away. And that's the goal, that's the payoff. And the best part, you're gonna see the entire journey play out from now until I get there. So if you've been following me since before I even picked up HTML, I've been documenting my whole entire journey since then. It's been 4 months now. It was always a raw journey. I never skipped the struggles. And this honestly is just the next chapter. Now, hold on, coding is not over, but it's just gonna coincide. It still honestly is gonna be the core of this channel. But adding IT skills and fundamentals is going to open up a whole new path for me to enter into tech. And honestly, it feels like the smartest move that I could be making right now. So here's what you can expect. More coding content, new IT content, and barbershop website series. It's still coding, but we're making websites. We're still gonna be making those. Don't forget that. That's still something I'm working on. Getting certifications and applying for jobs, interviews, right? Y'all are gonna literally be coming along the entire journey. It's gonna be so scary though. But I'm a committed person. I've been documenting the web dev journey for 4 months. This isn't gonna just be a hit and run video. We're gonna get there. If you're grinding the same way I am and are just trying to break into tech without a degree or a little experience, at least as of right now, I plan on getting my degree, okay? I plan on getting my degree. But as of right now, I hope this series shows you it's possible. It's not gonna be easy, but it's definitely gonna be a ride. It's not gonna be fast either, but it's possible, man. Like, we as humans always close our mind, but it's possible. Stick around because I promise the payoff isn't just for me, but it's for all of you guys who want to get an entry-level position in IT or just even get a step into tech. This is the channel for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, you leave a like, and you hit that comment, or you comment, my bad. You comment. Thank you. Goodbye.